Hi Saji and welcome to Esotera Tarot. My name is Lydia and today I'm pulling energies for the sign of Sagittarius in a no contact situation. As usual, I set the intention for these readings for your Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. So if this reading isn't resonating with you, Saji, don't worry about it. Just pop over to one of my other videos and check one of your other placements. I'm sure you'll find yourselves in there somewhere. So we're just going to jump straight in, Sag, starting on your side of the board here. We'll clarify your energies and then we'll move over to your person and then the connection. I'm going to start with the Rider-Waite, just pulling a card for each just to get a vibe and an overall feel of what's going on before pulling more cards from the Wandering Eye deck. We'll clarify those and when we'll finish off with some universal advice. And if that's good for you, Sag, we're just going to jump straight in, pull a card for you and see what's going on with you. Okay, universe, can you show me Saggy, please? Sagittarius. Can you show me Sagittarius, please? Sagittarius. Show me Sagittarius, please. Sagittarius. Sagittarius. Oh, the Two of Wands. So you're looking out towards someone, possibly this other energy, wondering what they're up to. Your person has the Two of Pentacles. Well, they're feeling you do it, so be careful energetically there, Saggy. And then in the shared connection, we've got the Four of Wands. Yeah, you guys want to come together, like something to... So I didn't even know what to say there. Like something bad. Okay, well, at least that's what I'm feeling. They're feeling you, you're feeling them, coming together, but you're not talking though. Why? Fly in the ointment. Let's find out what's going on here. Right, the Two of Wands there, please. The Two of Wands. Can you please clarify the Two of Wands for me, please, Saggy? The Two of Wands, Sag. The Two of Wands. The Two of Wands. The Two of Wands, please, Saggy. Strength. Yeah, I bet. Ace of Swords, and the Queen of Wands. You're always pointing to me, Sad, being like, I want that person. But they're all the way over there, Sad. You're not speaking. Like this is hard without them. I know, loves, I know. Queen of Wands, very attractive energy. So when you're attracted to, you're attracted to them energetically and physically. Ace of Swords, you're like, I understand what's going down here. I know it probably can't work or we should separate. But you showed me it's hard to maintain the distance and you look out to them. And you're trying to also see a bit of like what's next for me in love. But I'm just noticing the Two of Wands is looking behind in this context. What could have been, what should have been, that sort of thing. Rather than out to the future, which is, oh, what can we do next? Is there someone else out there for me? That sort of thing. I mean, it doesn't have to be love, it could be friend, family member, whoever. Right, I'm going to clarify your person's energy, Sag, and see what's going on with them over there. Okay, can you please show me Sagittarius' person's energy, please? Sag's person's energy, please. Can you show me Sag's person's energy, please? Death. Oh, a lot of people have had death in that place, to be honest. Yeah, they're like, it's over. The Empress, okay, and the Nine of Swords. They're not happy about it, though. But they're also showing me it's for the best, with the Empress being there. Like, you know, some good could come of this, but they're in their head about it. They've had some sleepless nights over it. Now, how can we make the best out of this situation? They've almost embraced the change, but they're not, just because they've embraced it, Sag, doesn't mean they're happy about it. I don't think they are with that Nine of Swords being there. It's like they're like, well, I can't just stay stuck here upset. Let's try and see what we can do with this. But despite their efforts, they do still feel energetically tied. With the Two of Pentacles there, but then that also is a little bit wobbly. Feel a bit wobbly and unsteady in whatever it is they're trying to do. Okay, right. Can I please get the Four of Wands there in the connection? This could have potentially been a marriage for some of you, or if it's a very, very long-term connection, if not the possibility of it being that in the future. But I'm kind of getting that you just came together nicely, at least at one time. Okay, can I get the Four of Wands there, please? The Four of Wands, the Four of Wands. Yeah, Nine of Wands, yeah. Pain. Nine of Cups, two nines, and the Eight of Wands, communication. Oh, okay. That might come in later. What was once beautiful turned very, very sour. You've got beautiful 9. 9 positive next to 9 negative. It's like everything was great, then it wasn't. Something about your communication here may have been an issue. It's almost like you two were swept together. I'm kind of getting that feeling. But then it came together like it was great, it was good. When it was good, it was good. When it was bad, it was bad. Yeah, that kind of thing. Oh, shame when it's like that and it's Sag. Alright, let's clarify your energies there, Sagittarius. Starting with strength. I don't know how I didn't know that was strength. This lady holding a line. But I like to double check. Is this new deck, Sag? I'm not totally confident with it yet. That I know everything from the ages, so I have a little peep. Okay, can you show me strength, please, in Sag's energy? Can you show me strength? Strength there? Strength. There, the Four of Cups, the Four of Swords, lots of fours, and then the Queen of Swords. 4 is the number of being stuck. I mean, it can be steady, being steady. This is a steady 4. Then depending on the surrounding cards, can also be stuck. This could also be a stuck 4. So there's positive and negative aspects to all the cards, Sag. You are trying to work through it though mentally. You're trying to accept it, come to terms with it. Tell yourself it's okay. You show me it's really, really hard though, Lydia. I'm like, I know, Sag, I know. You're trying to stay in alignment, but the thing is, you're not in alignment. You know, you think you are. Because I'm not seeing any Queen of Cups here. I'm seeing the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords isn't traditionally. Well, she is kind of associated with alignment because she speaks a truth, but the actual process of getting to that truth usually comes through the Queen of Cups. So you show me, yeah, I'm aligned, I'm fine, but then the Four of Cups here is like, no, you're not. It's almost like your intuition's trying to get through, your heart energy is trying to get through to you, but you're not with it, but you think you are. No, not very helpful, is it? But I'm going to keep clarifying. Hopefully we'll get some more answers for you. Right, can I see the Ace of Swords? You're clear on what to do. That's known. But are you aligned with your next step? Because the thing is, being aligned doesn't just mean like, okay, I agree, I need to go over there. I know going over there is best for me. But if you're not feeling it, even though logically you know it's best for you, and you're not feeling it and you're not embracing it, it means you're not fully aligned with it. That's kind of what I'm getting with you at the minute, Sag. Okay, can I... Oh, Ace of Swords. Yeah, we've got the 5 of Wands, the 3 of Pentacles, and the Justice. You were like, it just wasn't working. This wasn't working. Every time you try to come together to do something physical, I want to say that, I mean, like, make a plan to go on a date, or make a plan to go on a day trip, or just to get some housework done, or just quality time, just to do something together in person at the same time, to do with your keeping everything together. So even just you come together to do jobs around the house, that wasn't working. That was causing arguments. You weren't meeting each other in the same place. There was something that they weren't giving you that you needed, and possibly the other way around too, Sag, for you to practically co-create together. The desire to co-create was there, but it's almost like the way you went about it wasn't... It worked at first, and then it just started falling apart piece by piece. Okay, can I get the Queen of Wands, please? The Queen of Wands. Star. Page of Pentacles and the High Priestess. You felt it. You felt the connection from the beginning, even though you did stand back for a little bit and think, is this what I want? Then you're like, yeah, it is. You thought your ships would come in there. I mean, it worked really well for a while, and then until the cracks started to show, and then when you moved on, you were like, yep, this is the right thing to do, but you're still not really feeling it. I think because of that energetic attachment you still got. Oh no, I don't want this deck. We want to clarify your person's energy, please, next Sagittarius. So we're going to your person's card to see what's going on with them. Right, can I get the Death card, please, in Sag's person's energy? Can we please clarify the Death card? The Death card. Please clarify the Death card. The Death card. The Death card. The Ace of Swords reversed. The Ten of Pentacles reversed. Are we reversed? We are, but I'm taking them reversed because they were supposed to come out that way. The Ten of Cups in the upright. So their feelings are there, but they're showing me the same, but practically it's just not working. This wasn't working. It's like they've got commitments elsewhere or things that they need to do elsewhere. They're unclear really how they'd fit you in some way. But that's all kind of part of their death process. So there's a chance that could change. That's just where they're at now. And if they're in this major, huge change of cycle, that could change. But they showed me emotionally they wanted it, but practically they couldn't. that sort of thing. Okay, can I get the Empress, please? The Empress in Sagittarius person's energy. The Empress. The Empress. The Seven of Swords. The Stars. The Lovers. Okay. So there is a willingness in your person's energy to work on this. This is a wish fulfillment with the Lovers and the Stars. They were like, when they met you, they were like, wow, wow, wow. But there's that Seven of Swords. Again, it's to do with them. It's almost to do with their day-to-day routines. It's to do with their practical life. Maybe they were too busy for the connection or something like that. Could have been deception on their part. I'm not really getting it, because you've got the Sun and the Lovers. When it's pointing to you, this person was almost like completely devoted to you, but then it's like they're taken then off elsewhere. They're also showing you as an Empress, and they were like, I don't know how to work with this. How do I practically apply this? That kind of thing. Right, okay, the Nine of Swords there. The Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords. The Page of Pentacles, the King of Wands, okay, and we've got the Eight of Cups. Okay, they're the ones I think that removed the connection. They were like, right, they tried to make a decision that they thought would be good for everybody. Got to move away from this. I'm going to focus on my practical environment. Started as a little energy there. But as they are working on their practical environment and moving away from you to sort out whatever kind of responsibility they've got going on in their lives, they're losing sleep over it. They are thinking about you all the time. You're in their head, but they're trying to just get their head down and get on with it. Because they're telling themselves, no, it couldn't practically ever work out with Sag. I mean, I really don't know what's going on. They could be totally right about that. I don't know. I see these similar situations in people with long distance. Like, you know, you live in Canada and the love of your life lives in Japan. Like, it's and you've got other responsibilities there. You can't just get up and go. It's that sort of thing. So it's like, well, it has no future, so we've just got to part ways. That's kind of what I'm getting. Well, it's from your person anyway, Saggy. Right, can I get the Nine of Wands, please? The Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands, and for the shared connection. There has been some hurt here, though. Wounded Warrior for both of you. Okay, can I... Which usually tells me at least one person wanted to try when that happens. Right, can I get the Nine of Wands, please? So can we clarify the Nine of Wands with Sagittarius? The Nine of Wands. This one. Yeah, the Ten of Wands. The King of Wands again. And the Ace of Wands. I think this was done too quickly. Yeah, I don't know if it's coming from you or them. I mean, they're more leaning towards them having ended it, because it's kind of the first court suit that is associated with action is King of Wands, and he is in your person's energy. Doesn't mean they're male or female. We're not reading genders. It's just the energy. The King of Wands is the external expression of that energy, whereas the Queen of Wands is the internal expression of that energy that works across all of the suits, depending on what suit they're talking about, right? So, like, you know, Queen of Swords is internal clarity. King of Swords is like speaking your truth, external clarity, that kind of thing. Not always, it depends what's going on around them, but the rule of thumb. So that's the first action I've seen. So I think that's coming from your person. They're showing me it's kind of they cut it off quick because the Ace of Wands is there. They're now struggling to maintain the cut. They're showing me I think it might have been done a bit too hastily. It felt right at the time. Because as soon as that's done and we're in King of Wands energy, it goes into the Ten of Wands, which is struggle over the Nine of Wands. That's too much wand energy, and I don't think it's yours. I think it's theirs. No, it's caused the pain. I think that Nine of Wands is yours. I think that's both of yours. Okay. Right, let's clarify the Nine of Cups. Sorry again. Still learning, guys. Clarify the Nine of Cups, please. Because this was beautiful energy once. The Nine of Cups. It then turns out... Oh, look, Ace of Cups. This is very weird. Hang on a minute, I'll explain why. The Seven of Swords again. And the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, someone's trying to use resources around them to come back in. Don't know when that'll be though. Or at least, yeah. So, see, we've got the Nine of Cups here. Positive, lovely, beautiful. It's kind of wish fulfillment. Then we've got the Nine of Wands, which is the Wounded Warrior. It's literally the one thing that I thought was going to be my wish turned out to be my nightmare. That's pretty much what that combination is saying. Now, under the Nightmare card, which is the Nine of Wands, is all fire, okay? We've got the Ace of Wands, and that is a fire card. Under the Corpse, which is a water card, we've got the Ace of Cups. It's almost like as much as your energies want to be away from each other in the physical, emotionally you want to come together. So I think you're both feeling, you must be feeling such a push and pull energy. If not now, then when you were together in the physical. This is kind of crazy. Two mirroring energies. It's like what we have to do is different from what we want to do. And then the Ace of Pentacles is a chance for something real, an offering. I don't know if you're creating that or if that's coming in. I think it might be coming in towards you. And then a decision's got to be made, Seven of Swords. Or a decision was already made. I think it might have already been made. It's like, do you want to choose something real? Do you want to focus on the real and the mundane and the day-to-day, or on the possibilities of emotions and what could be? And then in the middle, Seven of Swords. So also there was a cut, there's a distortion between the emotional reality of the connection and the physical reality of the connection. This person could not be in your life for some reason or another, nor you in theirs. I've gotten that throughout the entire reading. The will was there, the want was there, the emotions were there, but for some reason there was something in your lives where being together was just not possible. Not at this time. Okay, can I get the Eight of Wands? Yeah, we've got the Three of Wands. Okay. Sorry, 1 second. I really don't like saying these in readings, and I think there's actually been a couple in this batch. I think there is a chance for this to come back around. This seems like a very important connection. We've got the Wheel of Fortune, that's time passing. If this comes back around, it's not going to be now, it will be later on. But then we have the Maiden of Earth, which is the Page of Pentacles. Is somebody, one or both of you, taking like another look around at this? And it's coming from this energy of Three of Wands. It's like building up. So it's like over time passes, and then it's like I'm getting an image of somebody going to revisit a box on the back shelf and opening up and going, I remember what was in here, and taking a peep. And almost represents your connection. So if this does come together, I think it's going to be a long while away. Like revisiting a memory. And then they revisit a memory of you, and then they're like compelled then to reach out. But you have to become a memory. For some of you, it might be closer. Depends how long ago it was that you removed yourself from this person. Could have been a year ago, 2 years ago, 10 years ago. But when they come back around, when you hear about them, it's coming from them having a memory of you. And I say that in a way, I mean, obviously we have memories of people. I have memories of people I was speaking to yesterday. But no, like one of those nostalgic, like, feels longer term memory, like more time has passed. And the Wheel of Fortune kind of confirms that. Oh, you're tearing me up here, guys. What's going on? Why couldn't you make it work? Let me know in the comments, please. I'm dying to know. Right, can I please get some universal advice for Sag, please? Universal advice for Sag. Universal advice for Sag. Universal advice for Sag. The Journey. Death. The Ace of Arrows. Communication. Knight of Arrows. Communication again. Clear, honest, truthful communication. That after a death process, what your person's got the death card. Your person's on a journey. The journey is the death card in the Rider-Waite. However long that takes, I don't know how big a process this is. You come to mind, they reach out. It's as simple as that. But as for when, I'm just getting a feeling it's a long time away. We're looking at a year plus probably for some of you, 6 months at the earliest. your person's in a deep process, but they've also got things around them that need to be sorted out as well. Responsibilities, challenges, obstacles, whatever. However you'd frame that. I'm not sure. It's going to be different for all of you. Okay, Saggy, I'm going to leave the reading there for you. I hope that it helped. If it did, please let me know in the comments below and give the video a little thumbs up. Get some more Saggies in the collective so we can get that collective energy growing, guys. And if you are interested in a one-to-one reading with me, then check out the description box for my Calendly links. And with that, Saggy, I'm going to love you and leave you. And until the next one, take care.